Sponsored by Chris Davis and Ty Young.
That's creepy.
Yeah. Yeah. Episode number 41, guys. Comedy by coincidence. Kicking it with you. I ain't no prude. Wow, God, so good we could probably do it again, right? For the bit. Do it for the bit. Oh my God. Only people who watch the Morning Joy will get that.
But a few more will extrapolate now that you've dropped that last little bit.
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm really letting this intro go twice, am I?
Yep, you've committed at this point. You're past the halfway mark.
For the bit. Definitely for the bit. Fuck. Smoke him if you got him. It's for the bit, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Woo. What's happening, people?
All right.
It's your boy, Chris Davis.
What's up? And this is the tanning Ty Young.
You are getting a tan, bro. What kind of... Bro. I
Right.
like the location. You look good. You got good camera angles. You got good lighting. I want to say it on the pod. You're going to get a sunburn. You're going to get a
Nah,
sunburn.
dude. No. This Washington sun ain't shit. Ain't nothing. All right. It's like a warm embrace. It's not like the I'm going to stab you Florida route, you know?
Yeah.
You know, this sun is tame. You know, this is well needed therapy. It's not detrimental to my health at all.
No. So, glad to have you here, man, and glad you're doing well up in Seattle. You're looking good,
Yeah.
bro. I will say you look like this could be, I think Dr. Evil said it earlier. You look like you could be a...
You could be an album cover right now.
Yeah, dude. This is like the cover of your comedy album. I want that to be known. This is exactly what your first comedy album. We're just going to cut a fucking... Cut it from this episode, dude. Real talk. You know that shot of your hand right there. That's gonna be the
Game changer.
Sorry, I
Young.
was adjusting the volume.
You're all good. You're all good. We kicking it. How's your week been? How's visiting with the fam, dude?
It's been pretty good, pretty good. You know, it's just the family. You know, it's I like my family and all that, but every time I come here, it's like should have gone elsewhere. You know what I mean? Like
No,
I shoulda...
no, don't say that on the pod. God damn it. God damn it. I like your mom. She's awesome.
No, I
your
love
whole
my
family's
family.
awesome. Not just singling out your mom, but I mean your dad's awesome. He shot you a titty pic, you know. Like, that's real class right there. It's real. I didn't.
No, it's good, but it's also like I'm 28. Like I came here for vacation. Bad decision. Like, but
there's
no,
a poppin'.
like coming home.
Okay, I mean, I'm not saying poppin' like L.A. or Tennessee or Nashville or New York, but like there's a goddamn comedy scene up there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, like, there's a legit scene here. There's many open mics throughout the week. You know, I went every single night, except I'm not going tonight. You know, I gotta eat dinner with the family.
Right.
You know, gotta do something nice once in a while. You know, so yeah, it's like if you go down to Tacoma, you know, you got some larger rooms. If you're up here in Seattle, there's a couple large rooms, plenty of small rooms. You know, even up north of Seattle, there's plenty of rooms and stuff. So if you're willing to drive, I would give it an hour and a half to 2 hour radius. You know, there's plenty of shit up here to go do and see, and really work on the craft.
But you need a car, and I think yeah.
It's either like
Are you
Seattle system's good. Like if you have all day, you can definitely take 6 hours to, you know, hop bus to bus all the way down to Tacoma and back.
right?
You know, it's possible, but that's your entire day, you know.
That is your whole day, I'm sure.
There's supposed to be a joke there, so just pretend to laugh, everybody.
But you know,
Fine.
we're just talking about. So how
Shut
many
the fuck up.
mics you think you hit this week?
I did one every night. Let me see here. When did I get here? I got here on a Friday, so I did one. I took the weekend, you know, Saturday and Sunday. I just kind of hung out, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I hit a mic each night, and Thursday I double dipped, which was good to double dip, but oh man, the second one was rough.
Oh no!
Yeah,
But you
it was
take
like,
the good with the bad, right? You know, you gotta.
yeah. Like the first set went great. You know, I think I finally solidified a joke, to where I'm going to stop saying it for a while, and now it's like, all right, what do I do now? And then I went to the next place, and it was like something happened along the way, and I just started riffing about it, and I was like, this doesn't ring true. All right, I'm good. Fuck this. I'm out of here. And then afterwards, the announcer lady was like, when the comedian says fuck you, and I was like, I never said fuck you. I said fuck this. What? But yeah, I know it's a lot of cussing right at the start of this show. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
Just cussed out the audience right off the bat. Love it, dude. Love it.
Yep, that age-old lesson of don't alienate the audience right off the bat. That's a rough start.
Tough. Yeah. You learn quick though.
Yep.
So. Well, good, man. That's 5 mics right there. Good job.
Yeah.
Good job. I got rehearsal with this drummer right after the pod today, and I'm going on. So we got a new drummer. I'm gonna wait because we got to do a big announcement for it, but you know, we do got a drummer. I'm working on rehearsals. About to be on vacation, so hey, just between me and you, I know we're on live right now. We are not recording one next weekend. There is going to be an episode next weekend, though. Actually, this episode will be next weekend's episode. just how we're recording it. I'm gonna admit it, everybody. I screwed the pooch. We're 10 minutes in. I fucked it up, dude. Ty, are you still there?
He's just thinking very hard.
No, Ty actually fucking froze on me. I thought he was getting mad. Hold on, everybody. We're gonna pause this till Ty Young comes back.
Hold on.
I just want to show what it looks like when Ty drops out for a second. It gets trippy as shit. And I gotta say, that guitar looks really good. All right, I'm pausing it more, and we'll be back in 2, 1. We lost him. Oh, no, I really do gotta pause. Let's do this again. We gotta do this again. 3, 2, 1. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Sweet. Okay. Well, shit.
That was the phone got too hot in this warm embrace of a sun and decided to kick me off of Zoom before it crashed.
So you got a temperature overload? That's a first.
Yep, it definitely attempted suicide. So
that's a first. We'll see how long we can do a shorter episode, and we'll see how long we can keep this bitch going. Okay.
Oh no, like we're good now. The phone's in the shade, so we're
gonna roll with this poll for a little while. Ty's gonna be working a poll in his own right.
Yeah.
Tremendous, actually.
Well, you know me. I work on my knees for that D.
You're gonna be anyways.
I mean that. Get your mind out of the gutter, man. I'm talking about dollars, man. Don't.
I was calling you a stripper, but you took it a different way, bro. Working that pole, dude.
What do you think strippers work for, man? They work for that dollars, man.
Yeah. The
big
cash
dollars.
bucks. Big cash bucks. And mad love and respect for all our strippers out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, if you work in the adult industry and enjoy yourself, shout out to you.
If it's your choice.
Okay, no, actually, shout out to anybody, even if you don't enjoy it, because, thank you. I'm not singling anybody out here, man.
Digging these holes, yeah.
Yeah.
Digging these holes, yeah.
Shout out to all our stripper listeners.
I don't think we meant to go down this road.
I don't know why our stripper listeners haven't sent you their tits yet, buddy, because, I mean, clearly they haven't listened to the first couple episodes, but shout out to you.
Well, you can only hope, but
it's
ultimately everybody's
apparently. No. What do you think our demographic is, buddy?
Our friends.
Yeah, I was about to say, most likely people somewhere in the state of Missouri.
We got a lot of Missouri people. We got a lot of Florida people. That's about what we got right now, for the record.
Slowly growing. We might get some Seattle people. I don't know.
Yeah, we got some Seattle people. Yeah.
Yeah, so.
We love our Seattle people.
It's just I'm going to keep bouncing around, mentioning the podcast, and we'll see what happens. So, yeah, but.
I'm about to start posting the episodes to my main Facebook, too. I think I'm just going to bite the bullet. Just do it.
Okay. Oh,
that'll
well,
help things, too.
I thought you were in there with me, too. All right. Okay, fine.
No, I mean, I do all I do all the posting to the county by coincidence page, but I'm a teacher, so I don't like sharing it for my other teacher friends to find.
Oh. So, yeah, the one guy.
Shout out to my teacher friends if you watch this and don't fucking get me fired, Shout out to you guys. Hey, Savage of the Week. Any teachers out there, y'all are the savages of the week. Shout out to our teachers, the real heroes of the pandemic. Am I right? You guys worked so hard during the pandemic. You're the real heroes, guys. Shout out.
You're a bad mofo.
Mad love and respect to our teachers. Y'all the savages of the week.
And just remember, pants are required for work. Okay, now I took it the wrong direction.
No, I'm
Bad
sorry.
joke,
My drummer
everybody.
texted me, and I was thinking, I was just having flashbacks to my other drummer fucking quitting on me. And he was like, hey, can we push it back 15 to 20 minutes? I'm cool with that. Ty, you know me. When does our podcast normally start?
About 20 minutes after the time we stated.
Yeah, you know what's up. You know what's up. I think it'd be good for our relationship if you just expect it to be like 10 to 15 after what I tell you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
You know I'm pushing for you. You know I'm working for you. And you know I'm carving out the time.
Yeah.
But
it's one of those. That's just how you operate, man. Some people, they're an hour late every single time, you know.
Yeah, and here's the deal. I'm not late to most things, but anything that I'm facilitating, there's a little bit of leeway. You know what I mean? Like anything I'm producing. How about we say it that way, right? So, as the producer engineer, it's a lot. Shout out to Dr. Evil here, who does our sound clips and helps with the producing. Not the savage of the week, because that goes to teachers, but she's the savage in my heart. Don't do the prices right. Fail, damn it.
Well, to be fair, she was thinking about it. I started it before you ended that end bit, so I thought better.
You know, Chris, it sounds like you're in the doghouse right here. Like
I'm sleeping in the shed tonight. Shed life. Hashtag
what the dog doing?
2022. It's okay. I don't sleep on the couch. I sleep in the shed. Shed life. Doesn't happen very often. Only when we're like, I think I did it once when I had COVID. So I had to like not be in the house and shit. We were doing good. She'd like bring me double cheeseburgers to the door. Leave them as an offering. The shed beast would come out, take the McDoubles as tribute and return, and leave the town alone. Got him. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, dude, shed life. Yeah. Hey, you got any comedy news for me, man?
Comedy news. It's just more YouTube stuff dropping every single day.
Oh, dude, yeah. Can I say this? That what the fuck? If all y'all comedians are friends and talk and whatever and are like trying to promote each other's specials, space your specials out so that we have time to digest them all. You know what I mean? Like, it's like every goddamn comedian was like, I don't care what anybody else is doing. I'm releasing my special in May.
Yeah.
Even dead ones. You know what I mean? Like, even the goddamn dead ones were like, oh, everybody's got specials coming out in May? Well, before I die, make sure this is all done by May. Right? Shout out Norm Macdonald.
It's a time. It's May. It's spring. You know, it's time of renewal. It's people are being happy after the winter.
And people are about to have time. I mean, all the like high schoolers and college kids are going to have time to digest shit because they're on summer.
Exactly. Right, you know,
I'm just saying. It's like I have a lot of fucking comedians I follow. And it's like all of them are trying to drop a goddamn special one after the other. And I'm like, guys, I want to watch them, but it's like I'm forgetting about them in the mix, you know?
Exactly. And I think that's, in a way, I don't think that, like, you obviously want to be up to date with the new, but, you know, with streaming, you just throw that shit on Netflix and it sits there for years. You know, people will get to it, you know. It's just one of those. I don't think the release date matters as much as long as you release it. You know.
What do you think of all these comedians putting their specials straight to their YouTube?
That's a complex one because I think it's a roll of the dice.
I think it's cool from the perspective that you're keeping all of the rights to your material and can clip it up and cut it up. And here's the deal, Ty. I mean, we haven't gotten any sort of monetization off YouTube yet.
We made a donut. We made a donut.
Yo, and that's from, shout out to Anchor. That's from our Anchor stuff. And we're actually, I mean, we're doing pretty okay there. We're, over 400 listens, which is cool. Which that's like $4.
Yeah.
But like, no, I mean, that's not the point. Once you get 2,000 followers and like a certain amount of hours watched, you start making money off of it. So these guys are probably these guys who get 1 million plus views overnight are probably going to be making fucking some bank off of their YouTube sales.
Yeah,
and that stays there forever on your thing, and that's always going to, any view of it is going to accumulate for you in your pocket, right? Except for YouTube's cut or whatever.
I agree with this, but it's also one of those, like, if it's not a good special, the views on it will slowly go down, and it's one of those, like, the amount of money you can make is questionable depending on how good you actually are and how much people know you. So it's one of those, like, if you're like an Andrew Schultz, if you're somebody who's headlining A rooms, makes complete sense.
It does not make sense for you currently. If you could get somebody to offer you a decent amount of money for like your first special, that's the way to go right now. But once you're getting those views, then all the way, Papa. You know what I'm saying? But
and it's honestly it's another way to subvert the proverbial gatekeeper. Like it used to be the Tonight Show, and if Johnny Carson shook your hand, you got a career. Now it's, can you get a Netflix special? Can you get an Amazon Prime special? Can you get on one of the major 4 streaming services?
Right. But here's the other thing I like about your big names putting their specials straight to YouTube. It's the accessibility too. I mean, YouTube's still free, right? And I don't know. And all of your specials, if you do it that way, are in one spot. So,
like, if we're being honest, like YouTube, it's been called the future, but really, like, when it comes down to it, all the streaming services are just going to keep raising their prices, and YouTube's just going to sit there back in the cut, be like, free 30-second commercial. Who cares? We'll let you skip it after 15 seconds. Yeah. It's the free aspect of it is going to be huge. But right now, in this moment in time, you got to get that Netflix special if you really want your live sales tickets to explode, Yeah. Because you can have 1 million YouTube views, but if they're all in the middle of Mongolia and the plains, you're going to be hard pressed.
Right. True that. It's where your audience is too.
So it's like, well, I guess, like, because I was talking to my I don't know, my mom or my dad about this the other day, and it was one of those, YouTube, like, having a channel is important. Having good, like, stuff that you're not ruining your material on is important. But the special, like, it's one of those, you decide when you're ready. And if you're not ready, that's out there.
Yeah.
And that's going to be your first special. So it's a, you're really playing craps with it. You're rolling the dice pretty hard and hoping it doesn't come up 7.
Ty, I wouldn't think about shooting a special for like 8 more years, bro.
Oh, no, I'm not. Hell no. Fuck no. That would not go well.
Yeah. No, and that's nothing on you, man. But look at Gringo Poppy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I gotta say.
It's one of those, it doesn't matter how much fame you have or anything like that. Ultimately, if it doesn't make you laugh, it doesn't make you laugh.
Right.
And if you're not ready to, because a live room is infectious. You know how it is. If you get the music really going, people start dancing, and then other people start dancing, it builds. Mm-hmm. Getting that to translate to screen to get you in your living room, that's a whole other ballgame, son. Like you're no longer playing T-ball. You've all of a sudden graduated to college ball, and you're still 4. Right.
Sorry. Got some gas, and I did not burp into the mic. I saved it. We did good. How you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. I also had some gas, but I burped off mic, I think. So
good job. We're killing it. Look at us go.
Yeah. Very, very fancy here at Comedy by Coincidence. We just have the manual button where we just move the mic away. We don't need to bring more technology into this, I don't think.
Hey, did you hear any other comedy news this week?
Let me see here. No, not really.
I got a couple quick headlines I can rattle off if we want.
All right, yes. I was hoping Dr. Evil might hit us with some headlines. What we got?
All right, so first and foremostly, the man who attacked comedian Dave Chappelle charged with attempted murder. We finally got word on that.
Holy
yep,
shit.
Sounds like it.
Oh, I read about this. Okay, but he's not charged with attempted murder on Dave Chappelle. He's charged with attempted murder on his roommate.
Ooh.
So
spicy.
It's not even
a not guilty plea to the felony allegation and is scheduled to appear in court again on June 2nd, is what I'm seeing here. So,
but can we make sure I'm not a liar on this?
Like, no, I'm going on here. I'm looking further.
Yeah.
Yep.
Good call, dude.
Yeah, for allegedly. Hold on.
You did have more comedy news, dude.
Man suspected of
asshole.
attacking comedian Dave Chappelle on the stage at Hollywood Bowl has now been charged with attempted murder for allegedly stabbing him in a housing facility.
Jesus Christ.
Has entered a not guilty. Isaiah Lee, 23, has entered a not guilty plea to the felony allegation and is scheduled to appear in court again on June 2nd, as reported by Deadline.
Now,
he is accused of charging into Chappelle while holding a Switchblade replica during the Netflix is a Joke festival earlier this month. He pled not guilty to 4 misdemeanor charges, which include violence, assault with a weapon, unlawful access to the stage area during a performance, and conduct of an act that delays or interferes with a performer. He remains in jail in lieu of a $30,000 bail after being arrested on accusations of assault with a deadly weapon.
That's a lot of cake.
Yeah.
So, like...
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything about the roommate.
It's crazy as crazy does, man.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
But no, this guy is he's a real piece of work.
Real piece of work, no joke.
Like one of comedy's number one, comedy elite,
Right? And then it's one of those like it's not a good, like, if he gets off, his lawyer team will never really have to work again because they'll just be doing celebrity DUIs for the rest of time. Like,
right.
Getting this guy off is going to be a piece of work. Holy crap.
Right.
No joke. So in other news, we've got a docu-series kind of thing on George Carlin called George Carlin's American Dream that'll be airing May 20th and 21st. Yeah. So by the time this is airing, it'll already be live on HBO, which, like CNN, is a unit of Warner Bros. Discovery. So I would imagine
Pirate Bay, got it.
Available on Discovery Plus sometime.
Yeah, thereafter.
Yeah. But yeah, like Ty said, we're not condoning it, but, those sites are out there.
Yes.
Do be cited.
You do be.
This
viruses.
Is not a support of or a
hey
support for statement.
Support the art,
Most of the other news is just kind of thought pieces, current tour schedules, and maybe a couple little piecemeal interviews. So I figured the rest of it was kind of like meh. But yeah, that's kind of the big stuff.
Right.
In music news, we found have you ever heard of Anderson .Paak?
No.
He's a current musician who is really good. He's like more funk soul, R&B, hip hop.
Yeah.
I said a lot of different genres, but he mixes them pretty well, and it's pretty good. I like him. He does one that we played a lot while we were in college together. It goes smooth as a motherfucker, swaying on the inside.
Oh yeah.
You remember that one? Yeah.
Yeah.
And shout out to me for killing it. You know what I mean? Your boy kills it.
Yeah.
Come see the Forgiving Tree. Anyways, Dr. Evil found out some crazy shit about his dad.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Before I launch into that, though, yes, Ty, I have, upon further investigation, it looks like he was in jail on an unrelated charge. So, I am seeing word of that. You are not crazy. You got it.
Yes.
Shout out to Ty for knowing one. But also,
my memory still exists. Woohoo!
Also, yeah, your memory exists. Why didn't you? Okay. Anyways.
So
moving on.
I'm gonna try to find. Yeah, I'm gonna try to find the.
Let me say this. I'm gonna start by setting it up. So, you know how like.
Oh, well, hold on. I'm by train tracks. If you look at the Instagram post, because I felt like trains in the studio was, felt like it was a great idea. Probably not.
I didn't want to say nothing, but I didn't want to say nothing. I was like, it's a good idea. You might as well get a shot of the train if it goes by, though. Just because you did it.
That was the train up the Canada that just passed by. So
okay, Dr. Evil.
It was short.
Dr. Evil found this thing. Let's hear it.
So the article was from Andscape. The specific author, Dwayne Bray, was the neighbor of the family growing up. So he wrote this from kind of a personal experience because he was actually there. And he knows the family. So that's part of why I'm introducing it like that, because there is kind of
this isn't hearsay. This is from a documented real source.
Yeah, this is from a real source.
I need before you get going, because this is crazy shit. We have like 2 minutes on this Zoom call left, and then I'm gonna have to like restart it like we did last time. Okay, so like I might have to pause, and then we have to pick it back up one more time. Okay.
Let's just do it.
Let's do it
before the story.
All right, real quick. 3, 2, 1, and we're back. Okay, Dr. Evil, set us up. Let's do this.
So, more context on the reporter. There's part of the article that cites they got so close not only because they were living next door to one another, but they were essentially two of the only black families in the neighborhood. So they,
hung out.
They had, the kids had similar interests from what he was saying. Like, the kids were citing that they had similar tastes in music, and they just got on a little better because they were able to discuss things like race in a context that they couldn't with the other neighbors. So there's, like, a lot of closeness there between the reporter, his family, and,
Why couldn't the guy just be like, there's a lot of fucking white people in this neighborhood. Like, we were alone.
Right?
Like, why did you dress it up?
Keep going.
So the short and sweet of the backstory has to do with, also, side note, this reporter covered the father in question here before he knew that he was at all related to the family. So his father, our artist friend Anderson .Paak, was a twin. And he and his twin brother got up to some twin antics, right? The father signed up for the army, and then he went for a little bit, and then he was like, I don't know that I want to go on this tour. And the brother was like, man, I don't really want to be here. So they just straight up swapped. And the brother went off, served, and, like, made a bunch of friends in the military. And then they just swapped back for a little bit longer. They served, like, a cumulative... Gosh, I want to say, I'm going to try to find the part, but without looking at it directly, I am pretty sure it was like 17 months. Yeah, they served like a cumulative 17 months together. But
that's crazy.
So the brother actually kind of went to jail for him on and off for a little while, just like getting up to schemes and stuff.
Yeah.
But it was weird too. Like the brother would show up to the dad's like kids' families' houses and just be like, "I'm your dad," and he wasn't. Just for grins, just for grinsies. It was kind of an interesting read, but you know, by the time the artist in question, Anderson .Paak, comes into existence, he's decided to kind of dial things down. He wants to be a family man now. He goes out, he plays the role of good dad, like moves out to California and like starts a family like at the wife's request, gets back together with all of his kids. It's like this heartfelt scene. And then like playing like super dad kind of started wearing on him, and he ended up kind of like hooked on some hard drugs and doing some shady stuff. And so, you know, his wife separates and he decides, I'm not having that. And he's also on drugs. So he tries to kill her. And
oh no.
They manage to arrest him, or so they think. But it turns out it's his twin brother doing the time in jail because he's once again taken the fall for his brother. And he tries to kill the wife again.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's when they realized they had the wrong guy.
Damn, that's
It is a very lengthy but very worthwhile read. I would highly suggest you do the whole thing. It's very wild start to finish.
Yeah.
Again, if you're looking for it, it's on Andscape, and the author is Dwayne Bray.
You know those identical identical twins out there, guys. Keep an eye on them. Because they do some shady shit, bro.
What if one became the president?
Bro.
Just one day, like, the brother talks to the other brother, or woman, you know, whoever, talks to the other sibling, and they're just like, I'm done being president. Making decisions is hard. I want to take off your life. So he stops being president and just goes be a heroin addict in the streets. And then he gets tired of that and then goes back to being president and nobody knows. That would be insane.
Time to pass some bills.
But yeah, arguably the craziest part of it too, like the reporter had to cover the dad's case before he knew that that was the family he was living next to.
Oh, man.
Like, so he's actively a reporter working on the case, and the family just kind of had to, like, tiptoe around it every time they talked to him until eventually they were like, yeah, we knew that you wrote that thing, so we didn't want to, like, say too much, but our son's okay with it now, so we'll talk on it.
Yeah, okay. Shout out to Dr. Evil. It was a crazy story, man.
It was.
That came up place hard.
That has to be hard as neighbors, just like every single time. It's like I imagine it has to be a similar relationship to like the neighbors of a mod boss, and it's like, yeah, I know you create bodies, but we're never gonna say nothing about it. Just I don't know. That's a crazy situation.
It is.
How do I make that funny?
So crazy it can take the place of Missouri man, Florida man news this week.
I agree.
Identical twins news, and y'all get your shit together. That's all I'm saying. Hey, you got any dates you want to plug real quick?
Let me see. I go back to Florida on Saturday, which is tomorrow, and I'll be at Java Cava and Vapor Road, barring any airplane difficulties. And then I don't know what I'm doing next week because I'm confused about what's happening at work, so I can't plan anything out.
Gotcha. I hope the work stuff goes smooth and they don't throw you any curveballs, and that if they do throw you a curveball, at least it's nice and they take care of you.
Yeah,
you know?
It should be smooth, but the rumblings I've heard, it's one of those. Might be some late nights.
Right. Gosh. All right. Good luck with that, my man. And so we will not be getting together next weekend, so don't even worry about it. And I will touch base with you the week of the 30th on when we're going to record that week. Sound good?
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah, and like I said, this episode will come out next week.
Okay.
While I'm gone.
Well, then my dates are meaningless because by then I will be in a different location with a fancy new Instagram picture. So
check out the Instagram, people. That's what.
Check out the Instagram. Plug it in.
Ty is doing great with that. Make sure you go follow us at Just Comedy by Coincidence podcast. I think it's just Comedy by Coincidence, but you'll see it, man. You'll see it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing great with that, by the way.
Yeah, just working on the skills. You know, I'm horrible at social media, and it's kind of necessary. And I don't like it, but I got to do it.
Yeah, I mean, with the shit that's seems like grunt work, try to find ways to enjoy it or make it you. You know what I mean? So you can enjoy it. I like that you're posting nice pictures of your locations. People like those too. It's a different audience, but you'll get the hang of it. You're getting the hang of it. Shout out to you. Thank you for doing that. And shout out to you guys for listening into this, man. We love you guys, and we'll be back next week with another episode.
Don't forget to tell your friends.
Yeah, tell one friend about Comedy by Coincidence. That was how we're going to get around, guys. So it's kind of like herpes. We're just going to get around one at a time.
Exactly. And we want to stay forever, so make sure you get it in there nice and good.
Exactly, man. Yeah, man. Straight from the nether regions, okay? It's been Comedy by Coincidence. We love you guys. Have a great week, okay? Peace out. Mad love and respect.
Mad love. Mad respect.